Hello there, welcome to Cartooning with Paul. Today, I'm going to share with you my suggested art supply list for beginners. Come on, let's get started. I do want to preface right now to let you know that this video is in no way sponsored by anybody, anyhow. I may throw out some brand names, but that's just to be helpful. Every now and then I get somebody asking me,
"Hey Paul, what kind of art supply should I start with?"
Well, hopefully this video will help to answer some of those questions. The first thing you're going to want to pick up is a decent sketchbook. If you're really serious about building your skills as an artist, get rid of the doodle pads and the newspaper print. This one here's by Strathmore. Yours doesn't have to be. I've got leather-bound books. I've got some real serious sketchbooks. But these right here are terrific because they travel really well. They're very versatile. They've got a perforated line here, so when you tear out your artwork, you can get rid of all the nastiness on the sides. It takes markers really well. It's got a nice tooth to it. So what I recommend, get yourself some decent sketchbooks. I have a ton of these that build up, and they've gotten me through many an assignment at work. The next thing you're going to need is a decent array of drawing pencils. Forget about those number 2 pencils you used in math class. They don't cut it. But now if you've ever checked out the pencil area of your local art supply store, you're going to notice that there are lots of different kinds of pencils to choose from. Now in figuring out which kind of pencil you like, you need to get one of those variety packs. I'm not suggesting anything in a tin because those can be expensive, but they often have carded pencil arrays that are hanging from the pegs. They'll have groups of pencils from hard and medium to soft leads, and it's good to try them all out and get a real feel for which one you prefer. I myself am drawn to the HB graphite. It's nice and soft, it leaves a nice dark line. It's what works for me, so I buy big packs of the HB pencils for myself. But you may like the 2B, you may like a 4B. So my recommendation is to get one of those small packs of the variety. What good are paper and pencils if you have nothing to draw on? Am I right? Your kitchen table is fine in a pinch, but it's not really ideal for doing decent artwork. If you can't get yourself a drafting desk right away, might I suggest getting yourself a nice drafting board. My father built this for me many years ago, and it's gotten me through many a project. These are great because you can sit down anywhere, put this on your lap, and it will support your paper while you're drawing. My father liked to pin his on. I like to use tape so that I don't punch any holes in it. Actually, this baby could use a little sanding. But this makeshift drafting table will get you through. When people tell me how lucky I am that I can draw and that they can't draw a straight line, well, who can? That's why God invented these. A good ruler is a necessity for drawing those straight lines. If you're looking to draw a New York cityscape, how are you going to do one without one of these? So whether you're using your standard 12-inch ruler, an architect's ruler, or a T-square, you're going to need a decent ruler to get you through that art project. Anybody who's watched any of my videos knows that I've been doing a lot of my inking with Sharpies, but this really isn't my preferred marker. Now the Sharpie is well and good in a pinch, but I really prefer the Copic marker. Now the Copics are a little more expensive. Actually, they're a lot more expensive. They're $8 a marker. But they're worth it. These puppies will get you through. If you take care of them, they'll last a lifetime. They're refillable and they leave an awesome line, both chiseled on one side and brush nibbed on the other. These markers are awesome for that fine line detail. And of course, anybody who's seen me out there knows that I like to travel with these. These are a simple rollerball pen. This one's made by Uniball. It is a terrific pen for inking things in. The finer details, I'll pull one of these out and go to town. Okay, let's talk erasers. Whether you're using a gum eraser, a vinyl eraser, or my favorite, the kneaded eraser, it's extremely important to have one of these on hand at all times. Now the kneaded eraser is one of my favorites because you can actually mold it like clay and get into those little hard to reach areas that you can't get with the gum eraser. This is how you find them in the stores. This is actually the larger of the two different sizes you typically see. I actually like to buy 2 or 3 of these at a time, and I'll combine them together. And it makes a great sized eraser for my hand. They're not all that expensive, but they are something you need to take care of. When I travel with these, I put them in a Ziploc bag and I put it in my pocket. You want to make sure that you don't drop these on the ground. Any hairs, any carpet fibers, any sand granules will get stuck in this forever, and you can't use it anymore because you'll scratch your artwork. Then you got to throw it away, go out and buy some new ones. Fortunately, they're not very expensive, but you want to take care of it. So I keep mine in a Ziploc bag when I travel. And finally, the most important item on this list is time. You got to make time to draw. You got to take time to draw. I'm always drawing. If I'm not doodling on the side of a menu, I'm sketching away in my book that I keep on me at all times. I draw when I watch TV, draw when I watch movies. I draw all the time. I draw. And when I think I've drawn enough for the day, I draw some more. It's the only way you're gonna get good. So take the time and use a lot of it to just draw away. If you're not drawing every day, you're not drawing enough. So take the time. Well guys, I hope this list was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to throw it in the email down below. I will keep a copy of the list in the description. And good luck with your art. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again later. I couldn't tell you what measurement the point is. What is the point? This video is in no way sponsored by anybody. Hint, hint, anybody who would like to be a sponsor.